Hi, I'm General Spider Marks. I am so honored to be a part of my brother's keeper. I spent a lifetime in the military, and I've been in business for the last 10 years, but I've always been involved wherever I was with my community. Those were communities here in the States, and those were communities overseas. And I was deployed in a lot of places that could have used a program like my brother's keeper. But there are a lot of problems that we have here at home, and there are problems that we can help get our arms around. And so I'm very honored to be a part of that. And what it means to me is engagement. It's being a part of your community, it's being visible, and it's providing options and pathways for young men and women and families to make a difference. It is about family. If you stay engaged, if you stay focused, if you provide options, and if you're sincere and honest about all of that, it's really magical what you can achieve. So I'm very, very honored to be here in Phoenix, to lean in as best I can and try to make a difference. And in my particular field now, I'm an executive dean at the University of Phoenix, and I want to help provide educational opportunities wherever we can, make those affordable, make those accessible, and then we can really see growth, and we can really see promise, and we can see results moving forward. So thanks very, very much for helping us make this a better place.
Now our next guest is a graduate of the Military Academy. He, for 3 decades, he's had experience in military intelligence. And that's not an oxymoron. That means it. And he was also stationed where the, a number of black recruits stayed, and that's Fort Huachuca. So please help me welcome the recipient of many numerous accommodations and also an analyst. You have seen him on CNN. Please help me welcome Major General Retired James Spider Marks.
I have to say, wow, this is just a real honor for me to be here. So thank you very, very much. You can't choose your parents, right? So I think I won the lottery. And every day I get down on my knees, they're not with me anymore, but I get down on my knees and I say, thank you, God, for giving me these 2 influences in my life. But it wasn't all cake and cookies at home. My mother came from a dirt poor family in West Texas, and education was #1 in her life. And my dad was a soldier, served a career in the military, and his dad was a soldier, served a career in the military. So for over 100 years, there was a Marks male in uniform in the form of service. So these 2 influences of education and service were paramount. And both my mom and dad, I gotta tell you a little story, both my mom and dad, it was like they were always on the same page. I'd have a conversation with my dad and he'd go like this. He'd go, and I'm feeling puny and I'm whining, and he'd go, young man, you're born on an incline. You're either moving up or you're falling back. So stop feeling puny and get your butt up and go. And then, so you do the mama papa thing. So I go with my mom and I'm feeling puny. And she'd go, did you hear your old man? You're born on a plane. And she'd kind of go through the same story. And I go, I got it. So I chose the path of service in the form of wearing a uniform for 34 years. I was blessed every day. Loved it. But, it was my pleasure. But when I retired, I said, I've got this other requirement. I've got these 2 images of my parents in my mind. And I'm going, I got to give some more. So I'm in the education business. I'm an executive dean at the University of Phoenix. We have 20,000 students in our college, the college that I'm the president of. And we're not changing their lives. They're changing their lives. We're simply a vehicle. We are honored to be a part of it. And if I can, I want to shout out 2 of my deans are right here. Kathy and Lisa, I want you to raise your hands. These 2 ladies get your hands up there. These two ladies are changing lives every day, not just in our community, but very, very, very broadly. So I'm very honored to be a part of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.